Eski kitapçı. The old bookstore. This is the story of today. Eski means old. Kitapçı from kitap means book. Kitapçı means bookstore. Ayşe büyük şehirde yaşayan bir üniversite öğrencisiydi. Meaning Ayşe was a university student living in a big city. So Ayşe was this day was what a university student. Here this is a university student living where in a big city şehir. So D means in. Kitap okumayı çok severdi. She loved reading books a lot. Kitap okumayı, reading, let's say reading. We know, of course, we read books. What do we read? So, reading books, okay, she loved, severdi. She loved a lot to read books. She loved reading books a lot. Ama en çok eski kitapçılarda vakit geçirmeyi seviyordu. But most of all, she enjoyed spending time in old bookstores. Ama, but, and çok, the most, okay, seviyordu, loved. She enjoyed mostly, okay, but most of all, we can say this way, but most of all, she enjoyed what, okay, or she loved what? To spend time in this stuff, in old bookstores. Bir gün okuldan dönerken daha önce fark etmediği küçük bir kitapçı gördü. One day on her way back from school, she noticed a small bookstore she hadn't seen before. One day, okuldan dönerken, when or while uh, returning from school, daha önce fark etmediği küçük bir kitapçı gördü. She saw. What did she see? She saw a bookstore, or let's say a small bookstore. She hadn't noticed it before. Fark etmek means to notice. Here we have me, which is negative. She haven't noticed it daha önce before. So if we want to translate it properly, one day on her way back from school, she noticed a small bookstore she hadn't seen before or noticed. İçeri girdiğinde buranın farklı bir havası olduğunu hissetti. When she stepped inside, she felt something different about the place. İçeri girdiğinde, this deyinde means when. When she stepped inside, when she entered inside, buranın farklı bir havası olduğunu hissetti. She felt something different about the place. Now, buranın here, this area, this place. So we can say place. Farklı means what? Different. Bir havası olduğunu hissetti. She felt something different, okay? The meaning of all of this. Because each word means something different. But the meaning is what I told you. Raflar eski kitaplarla doluydu ve içeride yaşlı bir adam kitap okuyordu. At the shelves there were what? Or the shelves were full of old books. Now, raflar, we said it as shelves from raf. Eski means old. Kitaplar, books. Kitaplarla with books. Doluydu was full. So the shelves were full of old books. And inside ve içeride and inside yaşlı bir adam kitap okuyordu. An old man was reading a book. So meaning the shelves were filled with old books and an old man was reading a book. Okay. Ayşe kitapları karıştırırken birinin içinde eski bir mektup buldu. As Ayşe was browsing through the books or was looking through the books, she found an old letter inside one of them. Ayşe, okay, kitapları karıştırırken, while she was like looking through the books. This is karıştırırken, moving from one book to another. Birinin içinde, inside one of them, eski bir mektup buldu. She found an old Mektup means letter. Mektup sararmıştı ve el yazısıyla yazılmıştı. The letter was yellowed and written in neat handwriting, in a good handwriting. Or was written okay. True. Mektup sararmıştı. The letter was yellow. The color, maybe it's an old letter. Ve el yazısıyla yazılmıştı. And it was handwritten. Okay. Uh, yazılmıştı was written. El yazısıyla it's written by hand. Okay, because el is hand. So, meaning is that the letter was yellow and it was handwritten. This is how we translate it. Sevgili okuyucu, dear reader, bu kitabı bulan kişi kim olursa olsun, bil ki hayat bazen bizi beklenmedik yerlere götürür. Let's see the translation of the whole sentence. Dear reader, whoever finds this book, know that life sometimes takes us to unexpected places. Dear reader. Now sevgili, dear okuyucu, from okumak to read. When we put the ju means the one who is reading, reader. So dear reader, okay. Bu kitabı bulan, the finder on, the person who does the action, the finder of this book. Okay. Kişi, bulan kişi. Okay. The person, the finder together, the person who finds this book, kim olursa olsun, whoever that person who finds this book, bil ki, know, bil means know, ki is to stress, bil ki, know what, that life takes us götürür, it takes us where? To unexpected places. So yerler, places, means two places. Beklenmedik, it's not that, this is how we translate. Beklemek means to wait, okay? Beklenmedik yerlere, two places that are unexpected, busy us. So let's say the translation again. Dear reader, whoever finds this book, know that life takes us sometimes to unexpected places. And bazen means sometimes. Ama ne olursa olsun kendini kaybetme. But no matter what happens, don't lose yourself. Kendini kaybetme means don't lose yourself. Ama but ne olursa also whatever happens. Okay, no matter what. This is all together. Yolunu kitaplarda bulabilirsin. You can find your way in books. Yol means road. Yolunu, your road. We don't say your road. We say your way. Bulabilirsin, you can find. Sen is you. Abil means can. Bul is find. So you can find your way in books. Ayşe mektubu okuduğunda içinde garip bir his oluştu. Reading the letter gave Ayşe a strange feeling. So Ayşe is the name. Mektubu okuduğunda, when she read the letter, içinde inside her garip, strange bir his oluştu, a strange feeling. So the meaning would be reading the letter gave Ayşe a strange feeling. Son zamanlarda hayatında bazı şeylerin yolunda gitmediğini hissediyordu. Let's stop here. Meaning, lately she had felt like things in her life weren't going as planned. Lately, son zamanlarda, okay, together, lately, what's the action? Hissediyordu, she felt, she was feeling. From hissetmek, to feel, hissediyordu, she was feeling. So, lately, she felt that things, some things, or yeah, some things in her life, hayatında, in her life, were not going the right way. Okay, as we said, yol means the right way. But when we want to say, we can say that lately she felt like things in her life weren't going as planned, or weren't going as she wanted. Okay. Ve bu sözler ona çok anlamlı geldi. And these words meant a lot to her. And these words ona çok anlamlı geldi. Now, if we want to translate each one along, geldi came, anlamlı with meaning. Ona, her, çok, a lot. But we also translate this way. Let's say these words meant a lot to her. Okay, these words. Kitapçıya döndü. She returned to the kitapçı, who is the bookstore. Döndü, dönmek, to return. Ve yaşlı adama mektubu gösterdi. And she showed, göstermek, to show, gösterdi. She showed who, the letter to the old man. Okay, adam means man. Adama, to the man. Yaşlı, old. Adam gülümseyerek, the man, while he was smiling. Okay, he wanted to say something, so we can say the man smiled and said the following. O mektubu yıllar önce buraya gelen genç bir adam bırakmıştı. A young man left that letter here years ago. So, genç bir adam, a young man, bırakmıştı, left. Yes, a young man left. What? This letter? Yıllar önce, years ago. Now, buraya gelen genç bir adam. This whole sentence means a young person who used to come here. So again, a young person who used to come here left this letter years ago. O zamanlar çok kaybolmuş hissediyordu. At that time he felt he was lost. Okay? O zamanlar, that time, çok kaybolmuş, lost, hissediyordu, he felt. So at that time he felt lost a lot. Belki de senin gibi, maybe like you also, he said. Ayşe o günden sonra sık sık o kitapçıya gitmeye başladı. Meaning that from that day on, Ayşe started visiting the bookstore often. O günden sonra, from that day on, Ayşe started to go to that bookstore. Sık sık means often, together, these two words. Orada sadece kitapları değil, aynı zamanda kendini de keşfetti. There, she didn't just discover books, she discovered herself. There, she didn't sadece kitapları değil, not only books, sadece means only, not only books, at the same time she discovered her also herself. So translating it properly, there she didn't just discover books, she discovered herself. Kitapların içindeki dünyalar ona cesaret verdi. Let's stop here. The words inside the books gave her courage. So the words, the words inside the books ona cesaret verdi. Gave her what? Courage. Cesaret. Ve artık geleceği daha umutlu bakıyordu. And she began looking at the future with more hope. So bakıyordu, to look. She looked in the past. Daha mutlu, with more hope. Umut means hope. Umutla, with hope. With more hope. Artık gelecek means the coming. Geleceği means the future. So ve artık geleceğe daha umutla bakıyordu means she began looking at the future with more hope. Lesson learned from this story. Hayatta bazen yolumuzu kaybedebiliriz. Sometimes we can lose our way. So hayatta hayat means life. Hayatta, in life. Kaybedebiliriz. This is means we can lose our way sometimes in life. Ama doğru kelimeler ve doğru kitaplar bize yön gösterebilir. But the right words and the right books can guide us. But the right words and the right books bize yön gösterebilir, can show us the way. Okay, bize means also to us. So again, let's say the meaning of the whole sentence. Sometimes we lose our way in life, but the right words and the right books can guide us. Yön gösterebilir. Yön means way. Göstermek means to show us the way, or when we want to say, or we can say can guide us. Bir kitap sadece bir hikaye değil, aynı zamanda bir umut ışığı olabilir. A book is not just a story, it can also be a light of hope. Bir kitap. A book sadece only bir hikaye değil, is not only a story. Aynı zamanda at the same time bir umut ışığı olabilir. It's a it it can be a light of hope. From ışık means light, umut means hope. And don't forget to share the story with those who are also learning Turkish.